My name is Kemp Gouldin, and I'm the founder of Because Baseball. In my experience, few things can bring people together like sports. Because Baseball aims to introduce the game of baseball to Egyptian youth.
The world's full of conflict, and we now, in addition to conflict, live in a digital world, and we're no longer having face-to-face interaction.
For many kids or for many Egyptians, they always hear about America just from the news, politics, or from the cinema and movies, but they never get the opportunity to interact with someone in person.
Unfortunately, East and West, there's become a gap. That interaction, understanding the other, being able to cross the bridge, see the culture, see the diversity, see the tradition, and understand, you become much more effective, much more constructive, and much more productive.
When I first heard about the Because Baseball event being brought into Egypt, I was very excited.
I didn't know anything about baseball, and I want to know what is going on and how this game is going on. And I found it very interesting.
For other people, it's like an exotic thing. It's a sport from another country or another culture, so they're very interested in it.
You are the first players in the new Egyptian Youth Baseball League, so you're the first ever.
The inaugural event of Because Baseball was a lot of fun to watch and to be a part of.
We went through a series of drills where they learned the basics, from learning to throw, to catch, field grounders. It was all about mechanics. It was all about very basic skills because these kids had never touched a baseball.
Their eagerness to learn and to try to pick up how to throw, how to swing, all those just real basic pieces of baseball was a lot of fun.
The kids are fascinated by the equipment, having a bat, like holding a bat for the first time and wearing the glove for the first time. These things that they got to see only on TV, doing it in person, I'm sure that it felt great, and I saw it in the kids. They are just asking, when are we going to do this again? Are we going to do it tomorrow?
There were also, many of them, it was the first time they interact with an American. So for them, it was funny and interesting. It's someone who looks different, who's speaking differently, but still friendly to them.
Being on the field and playing something is different than watching it.
Through the demonstrations that we gave and the coaches, I think they got it. And it was also kind of fun to see some of the parents try to do it too.
Look, I mean, there's nothing more gratifying than watching these kids who've never played before, and these moms and dads who've never played before throw a ball back and forth with smiles on their faces. It reminds me of throwing the ball with my own parents.
The kids, maybe it's the first time they find their parents playing a game with them or attending a training of a sport with them.
Having fun, laughing, enjoying life. This is something that Americans and Egyptians share.
I think we all look for those moments in life where we have a chance to participate in something bigger than ourselves, a narrative that exceeds the individual. This initiative allows us the opportunity to participate in that history, to write the next chapter, to change the narrative as we see it today. It's actually pretty easy to get involved with Because Baseball, from financial contributions to donation of gear to getting on a plane and coming over to this great country and teaching the Egyptian kids the game you love. These are all ways to leave your mark and write the next chapter of this story.
Why baseball?
Because it is a game that brings people together.
Because baseball is us.
Because baseball is the greatest sport.
Because
Because baseball.